You know, it's funny. Our process, especially early on in our career, was so kind of overwhelming in a lot of sense, and very tedious and time-consuming. And Mike and I would just work forever on creating lyrics that we felt really good about. And when Mike and I and whether it was Don Gilmore or Rick Rubin were producing the records, and we all felt like we had a great song with a great story, and the words were meaningful and important, we'd bring them in and the band would listen. We'd get a lot of I don't know about that, or I don't really like the words. And then we'd go back in, and after several records of rewriting songs 100 times a piece, we were just like, okay, great. Well, guys, if you have an opinion, you like these lyrics. If you really don't like them, then go ahead and contribute, because we don't know what it is you aren't understanding or that you're not picking up, and we want you to love the song. And so we'd really enjoy it if you guys would kind of help us out and steer us in a direction that you'd like the song to go in.
What's funny about that too is that as it progressed on this record and we opened the doors to the other guys a little more to actually participate in it, we found a bunch of different things were happening that not only sometimes the thing that they were, it's not that they necessarily said, oh, I hate this part. It's to say, I don't know about this part. And then we get into a conversation about, okay, well, this is why it's there and this is how it works. And once they got like a sense of the inner workings of the song, they go, oh, actually, then that works great. Or they would say, we would talk about it and like try and work out a new line, and it would be as simple as changing a couple words, and they're like, what about these words? And they're actually now participating, right? And so rather than scrapping a big block of lyrics, it's like, no, change a couple words, and all of a sudden everybody goes, oh yeah, that's way, we even go, like, that is way better.
From us and them to me and you, it was that simple, or you and I. Those simple little tweaks were the things that were throwing them off, as opposed to like, Mike and I going back in and going, okay, well, I guess we have to start over again. So yeah, and actually, not only have some of the words that they brought in changed the lyrics and made it to the record, but also on Living Things, we have, Brad is singing on some of the parts of the...
He sang on Until It Breaks.
Until It Breaks. And, he wrote some words as well. So we really encourage everyone to participate as much as they'd like to in the songwriting process.
As long as the parts are good.
Yeah, of course, it's like always the caveat.